Okay guys, I'm here with my 2009 Mini Cooper, and there was a past video maybe a year ago that I changed out all my interior lights, most of my interior lights, with blue lights. I don't think you can see it, but let me try my best. So basically I would the footwells would be blue, and the headlight would be not headlight, but the interior lights would be blue. So this one over here under the footwell, something went wrong with it. It kind of burned out or something. They're LEDs. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I disconnected the battery. So let me show you. So I went ahead and disconnected the negative, and that's because I'm going to do some I'm going to tap off that wire too for another project I'm doing later. So I went ahead and disconnected the negative. You probably don't need to do this if all you're doing is changing a light bulb, but I went ahead and did it. So these are the lights I had put in as LED lights, replaced them. It worked pretty good. There weren't getting any errors in terms of lights for my other lights, but you wouldn't get one for your interior lights anyways, an error that if they weren't working, changing them out to LEDs. But some of the exterior lights you might. So these are the ones I'm using. I think one of them started to fail, which is underneath the footwell of the driver's side. So to be able to get underneath there, I think someone had a question, another comment on that, trouble getting that light out. So hopefully this one's gonna be a little more detailed in showing how to change out that light bulb in the footwell section. So basically it's easier to take off this panel, to pop it out, to change out those bulbs. So you can see there's 3 Torx you need to take out. They're T15s. I'm not sure you can see that. T15s. So you go ahead and take those out. But before you can pop off the little cover, clear cover for the light. So just go ahead and use the trim tool and pop it out. So here's the trim tool not the trim tool, the plastic cover for the light I pulled out. So basically you just, if you pop out this end, if you see it, it's not symmetrical. The this end was toward the bulb, which is toward the left side of the car door, and this side was toward the interior of the car. So basically it was like this, and I just popped it out. So let me go ahead and take off this bottom panel, and it'll make it easier to change it out. So I took out the 3 screws off the bottom of that panel. So basically you're just gonna pull down, and the top just snaps in with these. And it looks like I'm missing one here, so I got a box of replacements. Go ahead and do that. This is a cigarette lighter that I installed in this little spot because there's a hole here, and that's because I changed out my regular cigarette lighter on the console with USB plug-in ones, but I still want to keep a cigarette lighter for things that uses it, so I added this one. So you're not going to have this. Okay, so right now you can see this is where the light housing is for the LED, and it's really hard to stick your fingers up there to pull out the LED bulb if you're unless you have really tiny fingers and you want to struggle with it. But basically if you push on this side from inside, you may not need to take off this panel, but I did anyways because I'm going to do some wiring, extra wiring. So if you reach in, push out this side, and then you'll see that this pops out, and if you actually turn this, it comes out. So you see this one's not lit, so let's get a new one and see if it actually works. Well, I guess I have to just reconnect the power for the battery first quickly, just to see if we could if a new one will light up. Okay, I got a stand for my phone. So I have a new one of these. So let's go ahead, right here. So let's go ahead and plug out the old one and plug in the new one. Hopefully it works. This feels a little bit warm, so it tells me it's kind of failing. Let's okay. I was having trouble with it, with the new one, and now it's because I had to try turning it 180 degrees. I forgot that was in the instructions. So if one direction doesn't work, then plug it, turn it 180 degrees, and try the other way. So there's the blue light, so it works. The old one is messed up. So one of the things I'm going to do is I want to tap off that. So I'm going to put this connector onto there, tap off that wire, disconnect the battery, because what I'm going to try to do is my the hood ornament, the mini hood ornament. So I'm going to try to make that actually glow LED in a future video. So I'm going to go ahead and do the wiring. Since I'm already have this out, I'm going to attach this and tap off that one, so that way when interior lights come on, the hood ornament lights up blue too. So hopefully I'll do that in a future video. So I'm just going to go ahead and wire this up, put this back together, and that's how you change your light in your footwell. So basically you're going to feed this back through the hole like this, lock this back in, snap this back up, and put your trim back on your panel, and then you're going to pop this back on onto your cover here, basically. So this will be like that, and then you're just going to pop that in, and this will be popped in. You can see that there's little grooves in here that holds it in. So put this in first, then pop this side in, and that's how it works. Okay, hope that video helps you. That's how you change out your burned out bulb in your footwell. And thanks for watching.